Hi and welcome back. This time I'm going to be putting up drywall inside of the house. I was planning on doing this later down the line, but I started to think about exactly how I wanted to approach the problem, and I had a few good ideas I wanted to try out. Every time I mentioned I was thinking about making realistic drywall for the house, I was told I should use some sort of stand-in, like thin foam core or a couple layers of cardstock laminated together. I think in general people think that miniature drywall would be prohibitively hard to make. But I wasn't convinced it would be impossible, and I wanted to give it a try anyway. I thought I should be able to take 2 sheets of paper or cardstock, mix up some plaster, and then somehow cast a paper plaster sandwich with some sort of reinforcement inside. So to see if this was even possible, I tried a quick experiment. Though it was pretty wrinkly and only had 1 layer of cardstock, doing this experiment validated my idea and proved I should be able to emulate drywall at a small scale. I did still have a couple problems I had to solve though. First, how would I get rid of the wrinkles and make the plasterboard perfectly flat? How exactly will I join together different sections of plasterboard? And maybe the biggest one of all, I want the plasterboard to be removable so I can get inside the walls later on to run utilities. So, how do I mount it in such a way that it looks good, but is still easily removable so I can get inside the walls? think the drywall came out relatively well. I left 4 sections undrywalled though. The end of the kitchen, as there's a bay window that will be going there, look for this in a future video. The front closet, as I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing with this space yet. The wall in front of the stairs, as this is going to be changing a bit when I build the stairs, also look for this in a future video. The wall behind the stairs, as this is the only wall that spans both floors, I didn't want to make an extra tall bit of drywall that would get in the way as I continue to work on the house. I knew ahead of time that my weakest skill going in would be mudding the seams between the plasterboard sections. When I go to paint the walls, I might rework or sand or otherwise change around the joints between the drywall boards so that they look a little nicer. Other than that though, the magnets worked really well to hold the drywall to the studs. I also got all the boards relatively flat. There are a couple voids, but none are particularly egregious. And at the end of the day, I was able to make the drywall out of plaster, which I'm kind of proud of, and I think it looks really sweet. Anyway, thanks for watching and let me know what you think in the comments.